Hello everybody, my name is Megan here at Donna Pen, and today we are doing Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Taurus. So this is a general read. It might not resonate with every individual, but if it does resonate, please like, comment, share, or subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that. So Taurus, what I am sensing for you, I just saw the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune with the Six of Swords. So this is a call for you to look deeper within yourself. The Ace of Wands coming out with the Queen of Swords. I see now you're gaining the understanding, you're gaining the bigger picture. You're starting to see something clearly, as well as speak clearly, speak directly. A lot of passion could be coming through, especially with love life. Look at this, you have counterparts. Never mind. The Queen of Swords and the King of Cups. So definitely look within your own self. The deep down parts, the parts that you do not want to be in search for. I am seeing the Four of Wands as well as the Nine of Cups over here. So wish fulfillment. Look into what are your desires? Because Taurus is definitely an energy where your deepest, darkest desires, you can create them. You're definitely one of those signs that when you set your mind to a desire that you have, you create it, you make it possible, you bring it into a reality. Someone that you could be dealing with is feeling anxious over here, feeling very much up in their mind. Could be an Empress energy, could be you. Feeling like abundantful, but yet internally you're not feeling so great. Release the burdens. Someone could be spying on you, even if it... So the illusions, think more logically is what I'm sensing. If this isn't you, this is definitely someone that you're dealing with. I feel like this is definitely someone that you're dealing with is very chaotic, and this is your energy where you're starting to understand now. You're starting to see something clearly. You're starting to speak your truth when it comes to passion. There are ideas when it comes to passion, who you're interested in. This could even be career opportunity that you're very extremely passionate about this opportunity, and it is presenting itself towards you, and it's going to bring you emotional fulfillment. It's going to put you in a stable energy, even if there is chaos surrounding you, is what I'm sensing. So someone here is definitely very fixated on a certain outcome, on an attachment. The Four of Pentacles over here shows me a little sense of greed. I'm sensing that there's definitely going to be some type of shake-up within your life. There's going to be something that's going to flip your world upside down, is what I'm sensing. But just trust that the universe is placing you in a position, and that everything is as it should be. There could be some betrayal, is what I'm sensing. That's why someone over here feels very anxious, feels very like burdensome. But I do see that with this Magician, you're going to be able to push through it, especially with the Three of Wands over here. The Three of Wands is typically an energy of waiting for your ships to come in, but I sense this also as that you're planning. Definitely planning with this Queen of Swords energy over here. the Temperance card at the bottom of the deck, you could be dealing with a fire sign, specifically Sagittarius is what I'm sensing. But over here, there's this inner turmoil, the inner balance that you need to gain this balance with. I am sensing that there's a lot of internal work that you need to go through. Come to realize that you are the creator of your life, and doing this creative and being the manifester in purity, doing it with a kind heart, anything, especially when it comes to words, speaking your life into existence. And when it comes to passion, there's a lot of passion over here. The Ace of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and the Three of Wands. There's a lot of passion coming through, and emotions is what I'm sensing over here. Someone here is very living in the clouds, you know, they're not being down here on earth. They're not thinking logically when it comes to emotions, but I feel like someone is hiding or covering that up with being very straightforward, being very direct. But also what I'm sensing with this Queen of Swords is this is a time where a lot of people will start to speak. They will start to talk without really looking at the consequences, but it's because they're mirroring you. So whatever they're pointing out, whatever they're doing, take it in. If it resonates and you don't like it, you are the magician in order to change that within you, to die it off and to move this new path, but and to gain this balance, to walk down this middle path. Look at that, where the sun is lying, where your happiness, your true joy lies. You need to just walk down this path. But if someone is pointing something out at you, being very much in an argumentative energy, try to not be involved in that, especially at this time, because what you're thinking is definitely what you're manifesting over here is what I'm sensing. You do have the knowledge, you do know how to get past any situation that is being thrown at you. The universe is testing you. The universe is giving you some temptations to see how strong you are, to show you that the universe knows that you deserve all of the joys, but the universe is trying to show you that, to make you see that you deserve all of the joys within this world, that you're co-creating with life. You're no longer needed to protect yourself, to guard yourself, to be anxious, to have the burdens, to feel like you're being backstabbed and that you're unable to move forward. But this Ten of Swords over here is showing me again the sword element, which is air element, which is within the mind. Again with the Nine of Swords over here, it's within the mind, so it's not real, it's not true unless you make it true. So there is a lot that's going to happen throughout this month, but it's going to put you in this energy of being the manifestor, being the attractor, being the one that sits there, attracts everything towards you. Two king energies are coming through, so definite masculine energy, and masculine is the one that takes the action when the feminine receives ideas. So the feminine is the one that receives, the masculine is the one that gives. I am sensing over here with the Knight of Cups that there's definite emotions being involved. So do focus on your emotional self, because you don't want your emotions to affect another unless it's positive. Then yes, please spread love, please spread joy. But you don't want the negative vibrations of these energies down here to affect others. Because what you're thinking is definitely what you're feeling. Therefore, you could be feeling both lustful as well as very emotional, very confused at this time. But I see that you are pushing through it. You're gaining this clarity. You're coming to understand that you're creating your reality, that you're creating everything that you're going through is something that you've created from the past, and everything that you will go through is something that you're creating in the now. So do be mindful about that. Be mindful about work at this time. There could be some individuals at work that could be trying to put you in a low vibration, but I sense that once you focus on your own emotions, then the stability comes through. The earth energy comes as a gift from the universe. The gifts, the Seven of Cups over here shows me gifts. You do have gifts as well within you. You have the power to manifest, is what I'm sensing over here. The Devil card is coming through. I did sense lust earlier. I'm not surprised the Devil card is coming through for a lot of individuals. And it is coming through with the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Swords over here. So do fulfill your deepest desires, your deepest fantasies at this time in a respectful manner if you have a partner. If not, don't disrespect anybody based off of how you're feeling. Have more emotional control. The Moon energy over here. The Moon is showing me that where you once didn't know something, especially what I saw with the Queen of Swords earlier, the clouds are starting to come down. So you're starting to gain the clarity, starting to understand. The King of Cups over here, he sees the emotional energy around him, but it does not affect him internally. So do not allow the external emotions to affect you internally, is what I'm sensing. Again, the Temperance card, gain that inner stability, the inner being the alchemist of your own life, your own energy, mixing water and the emotions, as well as the wands, which is that fire. So two completely different substances, and you're starting to mix them together. Beautiful cards coming through. The Judgment over here with the High Priestess. And then the Ten of Cups is coming through over here. So I do feel like you're going through an awakening process. That's why it could be very stressful, because you're thinking about the past, the burdens, the backstabbing, the something that has died off that you need to get rid of. But I sense the universe is helping you. Judgment, again, is something from the past that is coming back. It's something that you need to gain clarity upon. Something that you need to gain the light, you need to understand, you need to come out of this darkness, out of this depression, out of the anxiety states, and take that action forward, take that movement towards your dreams, your goals, wherever you wish to go in life. The free energy is what I'm sensing. You're no longer stuck and bound. The Devil energy is bound, is attached, is no longer not seeing something clearly because you're in a low vibration, you're attached to something. This Devil energy literally looks like it's walking around, it's walking on hot coals, so it's never stable. It's always jittery. The Moon energy is something where there's no clarity, so I see you're becoming disillusioned. You're starting to understand that you have the intuition, again with the Moon energy up here, so there's definitely something about like receiving information, receiving clarity. The Moon is where you're in the darkness, but I see here with the Judgment that you're coming out of the darkness, you're gaining that understanding. The High Priestess has this has the wisdom. She is the one that holds the Taurus, so she's the one that sits back and just watches, is what I'm sensing. So over here it's a card of something that's better left unsaid than a regret or harming another person. So silence is golden. You're definitely going through some awakening process at this time. And then the High Priestess is again the balance of the black and white, the balance of the yin and the yang, the positive, the negative, the masculine, the feminine, just balance of everything within your own being. You do have the knowledge with your conscious and your unconscious as well, so do be mindful about that. and I am seeing use your intuition. You intuitively know your gifts is what I'm sensing over here. You have gifts. You know the answers of what is happening in your life. You just need to be able to quiet your mind down enough to listen to yourself. The High Priestess over here is showing me definitely listen to yourself. And the High Priestess is normally cloaked in blue, so she hardly speaks. She is always calm and quiet, but when the time is right, when others come towards her, she speaks her truth. She doesn't go out telling everyone how to live their lives, but when they come towards her, then she's able to show them her own way with the moonlight instead of shining the bright sunlight upon them first. Because if you've ever shone a flashlight in someone's eyes, it blinds them at first, but if you like show them with the moonlight first, if you show them with a little bit of the light and then show them the clarity, give them the understanding, then they will attain it much easier. And that's what I'm sensing over here with the Judgment as well, is what you're going through. You're definitely going through this awakening process. The Ten of Cups, being connected to your soul tribe, your emotions being fulfilled, your family, everyone that is meant for you. Your soul recognizes them and their souls recognize you because you're all connected, is what I'm sensing from this Ten of Cups over here. Emotional fulfillment, wishes coming true, dreams, everything like that is coming true. It's coming into fruition for you. You're becoming this manifester, leaving the unwanted behind and moving into the direction of where you're meant to be. And at the bottom of the deck here is the Son of Wands. The Son of Wands shows me, again, the snake is a healing energy. I always see the snakes as healing, the Kundalini, your inner chakra as well, is what I'm sensing. I do see yellow and orange, so be creative, be confident, be very creative energy, passion, inspiration coming through for you guys. The Wands is growth. The Wands is definite growth happening for you guys. The Fool, taking that leap of faith. So definitely taking a leap, gaining your own you're moving away from something that's limiting, something that's keeping you stuck, and you're moving in this direction. You're definitely taking that leap. The Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck with the Fool card, movement, moving into a calmer water, moving into a free flow of energy. This Ten of Swords is coming through over here again. You have the Ten of Swords over here, the Ten of Swords over here. So there is some type of ending when it comes to the way of thinking. This could be the way of where you used to believe something that no longer serves you, and now you're getting rid of it. You're standing up from this Ten of Swords over here. Look how painful that looks. But once you realize that the swords is just the way you're thinking, the mind, then you'll start to realize that it's not as painful as it looks. The Ten of Swords is definitely something that you need to be working through at this time. Anything else coming through for this, the Legends Tarot? No? I guess not. The Death card. Something has died off, it's decayed, it's no longer needed, so get rid of it. It's just holding you back. Your happiness, your joy, your stability is right here. Once you make that decision to move, it's going to flourish. It's just going to come towards you in abundant full. Passive income is also what I'm sensing over here with this King of Pentacles. So focus on passive income if you are worried about finances at this time. Try create multiple streams of income instead of just one. Emotional healing. As your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. Look at how she's focusing on her chakras. She's focusing there on her heart chakra. So focus on your chakras, focus on your inner self. Your emotions at this time is definitely something. Take time out. If you need, take that time out to heal. Because a healed you, someone who is in a good vibration, is definitely much better than someone who is not, for the entire collective. So if you're not doing this, if you're not, you do this for the collective is what I'm hearing. Just do it for the collective. Love life. The basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. This could even just be self-love, but I do see the 10 of Cups coming out here. So emotional fulfillment, wishes coming true, definitely. But you need to be emotionally fulfilled within your own self before you can expect another to be emotionally fulfilled, fulfilling you. Children. Your connection with children is part of your life's purpose. A lot of creative energy coming through. I did see the Ace of Wands was the very first card that came through for you guys. So children, definitely the sacral chakra. At the bottom of the deck is autumn. In the fall season, everything comes together and you reap wonderful harvests of abundance. You've got the power. Use your abilities to resolve this situation. You can do it. There's movements over here. You can see the little childlike character in the card. She's walking on the spider web. So it's funny because I see that and I think of this devil card over here where you're walking so calmly, like it's as if you're walking on thin ice. You see both of them looking at their feet, or the flames on this devil card's feet. So just be careful about your words at this time and where you're setting your foot. So who you're speaking to. You do not want to be involved in situations that are going to cause you and others pain. Birthday. A significant birthday holds the answer to your question. This could be for someone specific, probably dealing with a Libra or a Scorpio. Walk away, leave the unhealthy situation, and enjoy the new doors that open as a result. Walk away. These two cards are right here for you. They are where you're walking towards, the direction you need to be going, where you can find your own stability, your own visions coming into life. Everything's okay. Don't worry, it's all working out in a beautiful, beautiful way. Sending Reiki, sending healing to all of my beautiful, beautiful souls out there. I love you guys to the moon and back. I hope this message resonates. If it does, please like, comment, share, or subscribe. If it does not, maybe next time. Goodbye, everybody.